and welcome, my dear esteemed guests and my beautiful subscribers. I am, of course, Light Liger, and today I'm very delighted to do this sponsored review out of this Oracle project known as Bird Money. And in this video, we are going to be going through what exactly is Bird Money, looking at their ecosystem and also onto their dApps. And I want to go through their actual PDF, which has immense amount of information put into a very nice small package, which is easy to deliver and explain it to you guys. So let's go through this. So Bird Money, advanced analytics delivered on chain. So basically having the ability to learn the behavior inside the blockchain from wallets and smart contracts among different things, and putting that into a data and allowing you to use that data for different types of things. So advancements in machine learning and Web 3.0 will pave the way to a new digital experience, but a few organizations have begun to capitalize on their synergies. So here's a bit of a breakdown of the graph and their query volume, hopefully I did pronounce that right, and that has been increasing significantly over the last year or so. As you can see, the chart going up and up and up, and there is a lot more demand for machine learning types of things inside the blockchain, and that's where Bird Money is basically coming in. 86% of businesses report currently reaping the benefits of better customer experience through AI. Now, obviously, we don't want to talk to AI robots on customer service, but there are many ways to basically use the AI for better end results. Bird Money is applying machine learning to blockchain data systems to accelerate the Web 3.0 innovation, enabling development of new types of products and user experiences. So basically, you have what they are building out here, and a very, very good thing. So by looking at wallets, you can basically assess a form of a credit score. And this can, show in different ways, like, is this investor dumping every time that he gets invited into a launchpad project? Are they long-term holders among these things? And basically this gives out different developers, companies, or dApps to basically choose people to be whitelisted on perhaps on a sale, which has people with a higher credit score. And this can be obviously utilized on launchpads, different consumer things. DeFi lending obviously is one very big angle there. And that's a very interesting way to basically use this data. And users have begun to recognize their data as having a significant monetary value, which serves to threaten the long-standing technology business models. Obviously, everybody, Facebook, Google, they are selling our data and we are not getting any money out of it. And here's a bit of a breakdown of Brave and DuckDuckGo. And 70% of consumers that share their purchasing data with Amazon, but require as much as 30% discount on their purchases to do so. So that is a very interesting factor there. And here's once again a lot of data. And here's a bit of a breakdown of what they are, a bit of the tokenomics. I recommend everybody to go into the description down below and open this link themselves so they can take a bit of a more closer look into how does everything basically work on governance, where does the money trickle down to, users generating the platform data, users participate on data management. And these are very, very interesting model here, which needs a more of a bigger look into. And Web 3.0 dApps will use Bird Money's product to deliver a UX, a user experience, that can be truly customized to an individual user, empowering decentralized platforms to optimize engagement, profits, and more. So here are some of the examples we kind of already touched upon. So we have optimized fundraising for launchpads. We have variable DeFi lending terms. We also have max profit and conversions for e-commerce. That's very exciting technology. That could be very huge for e-commerce. I haven't even talked about it that even. think about it too long. And here is the decentralized of the Bird Oracle, open and secure access for partners, so data providers, wallet network analysis, individual wallet data, digital off-chain data, and other off-chain data. And this goes into lending platforms, insurance platforms, launchpads, investment platforms, and many things. And people always want to have the best possible customers or the best possible investors on board, and you can use that credit score to basically target out certain wallets that have a better credit score or better data. And here is a bit of a strategic roadmap, goes into build out, the scaling, monetization, optimization. So there's a lot of different things that they are building out. And here's a bit of a rundown of a couple of the projects. So a lot of the people actually are transparent on the project. So developers who are the developers are anonymous, but some of the founders are public, which is good. So you have kind of like anonymity and some other data. Now let's kind of move into some other stuff. So they have also a farm. So currently the token is available on Binance Smart Chain, on Ethereum, and also on Solana. And they have currently a Uniswap pool, which allows you to basically earn USDT. Haven't participated this on myself right now, but it's a very lucrative and interesting model to get paid on USDT instead of any other asset. And I think that's a pretty nice, opportunity. They do also have Oracle Analytics for people to look into. For these are kind of like more developer side of stuff. And I can add, for example, like Ethereum wallet here. Let's see if we add this one here. What does it give us? I think my browser is wrong one to use this Dapp. Anyhow, there's also a lending application. I think I have it already. Let's start with actually the bridge. So you can also bridge your assets. So in case you already bought it on Ethereum or you bought it on Binance Smart Chain, you can basically swap between these two bridges and access different opportunities. People who want to use yield farming probably want to have there on Ethereum, and obviously if you want to trade it more cheaply, you can also use the Binance Smart Chain for that. Then there is the lending application, which is available on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. And this is obviously going to be, having a bit more of a focus in the future. Right now, there's a couple of interesting APYs here offered, like Chainlink 11%, USDT 14.6%. And these are pretty nice APYs that you can currently get on their platform, but others are zero or they're close to zero. I don't know if it's a display thing or what, but lending is not the core product here, basically what they are building out. And then we already kind of touched upon some of the other things. Launchpads are obviously going to be one of those big things which are going to be important for investors to basically find out to the right investors, the ones that have a powerful score. And this data allows people to look into, attracting early investors that are likely to hold their tokens for long term can make all the difference. So having those investors aboard with iron hands, platinum hands, whatever you want to call them, diamond hands, instead of people who are going to be just dumping them immediately. And this can be a very good strategy for keeping the price of the token very high and giving a lot of other utilities, instead of like the data can be leveraged in different types of ways. So Launchpad is probably going to be one of the bigger things where this sort of a credit score can be utilized the most as of right now. Then there is the e-commerce part. So this obviously allows to find the products you want. And this is very interesting in my opinion. So finding perhaps the projects or the products for you that are within your price range, for example. So high value prospects, low value prospects. And there are, never showing products that are out of reach, even for the most price sensitive buyers, easy with Bird. So there are a lot of websites which kind of offer you very high end priced products or showcase them, or low end products. And this sort of data can be utilized to basically find out stuff that is more on your price range. I guess that is the biggest catch here, or perhaps the products that you are most interested in. So I can see this kind of like evolving a lot more going into the future, and this is a very like dark horse of this technology in my opinion. And then there's the DeFi credit score, which we already touched upon. So this is a very good, once again, you know, maybe there can be certain websites or DeFi apps which only allow people with certain credit risk, you know, credit score, sorry, to participate on their lending apps. There's many ways to utilize that. Maybe you can give higher APY for people who have a better score or something like that. And that's a very interesting thing, and this is also another technology which I'm very excited to see. And then there is the decentralized oracle, which we kind of slowly or small ways kind of touched upon earlier. And this is basically from developers to developers, allowing to basically access all that Bird Oracle data, all that analytical data that people are looking into. And that's kind of like a comparison of the Bird Analytics Oracle and others. I guess they're referring to Chainlink here. So I guess you're going to be getting a lot more better data through Bird Oracle or Bird Money, what they're basically pitching out here. So free market price discovery. And you know, there's a bit of a code here and stuff like that. But as the last point of the video, I want to touch upon also on their first NFT project, which is going to be launching in 6 days. And these are going to be using the same technology which we touched upon earlier in this video already, which is that analytical stuff. So basically, in the NFT context, these NFTs are basically able to read the data from the minter's wallet. So let's say there's a guy who's a big whale, and maybe they are going to be giving that big whale more rare traits on their NFT once they are minted out. So this is going to be a launchpad, and they are going to be releasing first on Binance Smart Chain and Solana. And this is very exciting because that allows to give a lot more lower rarity things possibly. This is just an example. Just people who dump a lot or don't hold a lot, they will be getting a low rarity NFTs. And those who have diamond hands can basically just accrue the most best NFTs in that launch. And in the same vein, you can also exclude people who have paper hands and just choose people who have a certain type of a wallet score to basically participate on that sale. So that is a very interesting way to approach these NFTs. We have this sort of a dumping problems, people, you know, dumping below the mint price in like the first hours. So these analytical NFTs, depending on the parameters that they can offer on this launchpad, can be very exciting and can possibly reward those people who are in these art projects for the longer term. But that's basically my rundown of Bird Money. I'm going to be running, obviously, all the data in the description where you can find everything you need to know about social media, and also the exchanges where you can buy Bird Money currently. But thanks for watching this video. As always, subscribe, like, you know what to do, and I will be seeing you guys on the next video.